one I can never die. Southside niggas gotta let it smile.
Salute to Lloyd Banks. This joint is fire to me. This mixtape is dope. Throwback joint. FNO, for those who know. Alright, The Plague. Let's get right into it though. Shout out to TBL. They dropped the battle a couple days ago. I'll end the blog with the one I was supposed to talk about first. I'll go with this one first. Let's talk about it. They dropped this battle a couple days ago. I was going to talk about it yesterday. I was kind of busy. Hit the like, subscribe. You already know what it is, man. DJ. My daughter's about to run track tomorrow, so that's where my mind was. I ain't going to lie to you. But let's talk about this, all right? Salute to my baby girl. She made it to the finals. Salute to all the little kids out there who are running track and doing sports and all that. All right? Salute to all the fathers who are going to be there. Salute to them. Let's talk about this, though. TBL dropped Jey The Nitewing versus Ill Will. A crazy one. This was a dope battle. Fire back and forth. I love the style clash. One with mad energy. Performance, as you already know, Ill Will comes with all the tools and shit. Rebuttals. Performs. The bars is there. Whether it's punching, scheming, wordplay. He's got it all, alright? And he's funny. He's entertaining on top of everything. And he can rebuttal, freestyle. All the tools and shit he's got, right? Jey The Nitewing, laid back. Very good with his pen. Super. I want to say, well, in third round he proves it. He can really rap and go there with the multis and all that, and it's very dope. I love the style clash here. It was just a dope style clash. Very strategic with his pen, very dope. But let's get into it though. Out of 10, this battle to me is like a close to, I want to say like an 8.8. This is a dope battle beat. Can't go C-word. Can't go classic. But it was dope. Very, very dope. One of the better battles of the year. This is up there with Danny and King and all them to me. In my personal opinion. But let's get into it, man. Hit the like, subscribe. You already know this, man. DJ. Let's talk about this one. First round was on Ill Will. Ill Will's first round was very, very strong. Felt kind of short, but it was dope. It was compact and it was dope. The smoke detector bar, driving in a Wraith, night particles all over the ceiling, that was fire. I like that. That was fire. The Muggsy Bogues, Carnivorous and all that bar. He had a dope first round. Dope first round. Dope 2-minute round. Jey returns fire. Felt like his round may have been a little bit longer. Pontiac parts all over. Pontiac picked apart. Sorry. Sheer drive will only get you so far. That was fire. That was fire. I ain't gonna lie. That was fire. Trying to come back where people can't come back from. That was hard too. The ARP still believes, fire. The way he utilized him being a mechanic to his pretty much advantage, if you want to say that, in that first. The whole way he used that, Pontiac won't make it to Flint and all that. The scandalous type of mechanic I'll be and all that was fire to me. All that was fire to me. I gave the first to Jey The Nitewing. I edged it to him. Dope round though. By both of them. Both the rounds are fire to me. But I edged that round to Jey. Second round, Will turns up a bit though. Will turns up a bit. Dope rebuttal. The ending of Jey's round, he used the yak town this bitch and flipped it back, which was dope. But then Ill Will rebutted it, which is dope as well. Then he goes in with the Samoan jokes. I don't think you're Samoan and all that. All that was funny. All that was funny. The way he delivered it, the way he did it was very funny. As I said, when I started, that's one of the Ill Will attributes. He's very entertaining, very funny. I think I seen Ab put it on Twitter earlier today. He's probably one of the best battlers in the world. Like, I know what he means pretty much. The skill set that Ill Will brings is crazy. He could do everything. The bullet that came through the blinds, the Malcolm X shit, that was all fire. I like the way he did the all flat wings, drum, Left them all flat. That was all dope. That was all dope. The organs work in front of the preacher, but not the doctor. That was fire. That was fire. The vicious cycle bar was cool. Dope second round by Ill Will. Dope second round. I felt like the second round though, Jey The Nitewing, as dope as that round was, it felt like the longer that Jey kept rapping, he was stealing the round. He made emphasis on the entertainment punches and the comedic punches that Ill Will could utilize, and he used some himself, and it was very, very funny. Very dope. The way he ended the round, utilizing the whole McDonald's thing and making it hit and making it funny and utilizing it, even with the bars he put in, it was very dope. It wasn't all jokes. It wasn't all jokes. But before all that though, the blue room shit that he did, the blood vessel before it could oxidize, all that, mean. That was mean. The dime a dozen into Goodwill Hunting, mopping a bucket, dope. All that was dope. Salute to Rock, who was there, the Emmett Till mama and all that. That was dope. Then he went into it kind of stems from the Ill Will and Briz battle, what you know about, the hash brown, to the sausage McMuffin, the whole McDonald's thing that he did, to the last moments at the end of the round. Dope overall round. I feel like his round was a little bit more complete, a little bit more from top to bottom. It had its parts to it. Funny at this moment, bars in this moment, dope round overall. I feel like he stole the second round from Ill Will, because Ill Will was funny in his round. He had the Samoan jokes and all that too. So they both had jokes in their rounds, right? Cancel each other out. A little bit more material from but Will said that going in to the third. So I kind of had Jey up 2-0. But if you had Will win in the second, I feel like I'm not mad at that. I feel like that round was kind of close. I'm not mad at that. But I had Jey. I don't know, Jey up 2. But he starts out and tells him, hey, I thought it was supposed to be 2 minutes. Why are you rapping so long? Well, that's going to happen. Sometimes someone's going to bring 230, 245. Every bar counts, though, especially with these type of battles. The rebuttal. The Coke So White skating on thin ice, dope. Dope. Ill Will caught fire in this third. His third was crazy. He was wilding in this third. The You're Not a King, You're an Effing Mechanic, all that was funny. All that was dope. He definitely was cooking in this third, though. I'm not going to lie to you. Definitely was cooking in this third. Then he went into from the mechanic stuff and moved into the, when you was doing this, I was doing that. When you was checking fluid, I was checking niggas fluently and all that. This can go from Ozempic to Olympic. All that was dope. This was a fire round from Ill Will. Every time I reached in the hood and made things worse, fire. Fire. Fire round. This round was crazy. The Targaryen, how he ended the round, that was also dope too. The Stephen A joint, all that was fire. To come to think of it, I like that. That was kind of clever the way he did that. That was dope. He was cooking in this round. I ain't going front, he was cooking. The third from Jey The Nitewing was just fire rapping. Like his multis and the way he was able to go in and out of the multi-syllable rhyming was fire. The pattern that he was utilizing was dope. Some of the bars he was saying was fire. How can I measure you wrong? And the Leviathan bar and all that, it was dope. All that was dope. But I edged that round to Ill Will. Not even edged it. I think I clearly gave him that round. Even though there's some dope rapping and dope bars regardless in Jey's third. A lot of dope rapping. A lot of dope rapping. But I gave that round to Ill Will. Right? 2-1 if you want to call it that. Someone gonna say 2-1 either way. And I'm not mad at that. I personally am going with Jey The Nitewing. I also feel like it kind of is 2-1 either way, if you want to call it that. But this is one of the battles where you can almost say nobody really lost, because they were both cooking so much. They was both in the kitchen. Both them niggas was both in their own kitchens, and there was fire. I ain't gonna front. All 6 rounds, or all 3 of these rounds were fire on each side. There was no bad round. There was no weak round. I actually felt like Ill Will kind of rolled up. Every round got better. It's just Jey's 2 first was just really strong, and even his 3rd was still very strong. It's just more rappy. So that's what I'm calling it. I edged this one 2-1 to Jey The Nitewing in a dope battle, one of the better battles of the year. Shout out to Ill Will. Ill Will came with it. He showed why he's one of the best in the world, for real. And he really is one of the best in the world. That's a fact. Dope battle though. Shout out to TBL. TBL looks like they're taking over. Takeover Battle League looks like they're taking over. We're going to talk about Bulletproof too. Next up, we're going to talk about Gnome though. That's for sure. D.J.S, you already know what it is, man. Hit the like, subscribe. 2-1 Jey in the dope battle. That's how I'm calling it. Hit the like, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. DJ already won.